Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today is midweek Winnie number 7, where we do reviews on small orders from small businesses, and we have small talk and small chats. So without further ado, let's do the first one. And I've been dying to show you this. This is an order from Rock Your Soul. I have reviewed Rock Your Soul here once before, and I'd actually had those shoes. If you haven't seen them, go check it out, the link is below, for a little while, if you remember, because I was a bit behind. I'm not going to go over that again, look at that drama again, but I had since ordered these because I was so impressed, and these came super quick. And I, being me, one, liking a surprise, and two, being the most indecisive person going, I am a Libra, and yeah, I picked out 4 different designs of materials that I loved in Erica's collection. I think it's 4, it might have been 6, and I just said, I love all of these, I can't choose, so please pick which one you want to do out of the lot, because I really did like all of them, and I love a surprise. So although I know the type of shoes in here, I don't know, without opening it, and I haven't yet, I promise I haven't sneak peeked, I don't know until I open it what design they're going to be, so I'm really looking forward to this. So let's have a look. So there's the top of it. I was looking forward to this, I love her work. So here is her business card, and there is the info. Lovely lady, so easy to talk to, and I said before in the last video, but she is pretty close to me, considering, in distance wise, considering, you know, the World Wide Web and ordering. Quite drivable distance, which is very novel for me, so it's nice to be supporting a localish small business. So there's the details, but they will all be below, and her funky business card. Oh, freebie! Look, I nearly got one of these last time. They're such a good idea. So let me show you these, because you know when you go shopping and you need to get a trolley in the UK, I don't know if they do this in other countries, but you have to put like a coin into the trolley, and if you're like me, you've never got one, or you haven't got your token thing, because you can buy tokens to keep on your keyring. Well, this can go on your keys, and you can put a coin in there, so that whenever you go shopping, you've always got your pound coin to go in the trolley, which is a great idea, and I nearly ordered one last time, so thank you very much. That is a really kind extra, that's really nice. And we have a black kitty drinking someone's tea or coffee. Another lovely extra. And I can see oh man, okay. This was one of my picks for the design, for the material. I've actually got these in a size up from my usual. Look at these, they're stunning. I can't wait to wear these. So I picked, this was all the designs I loved. I think it's a new design that Erica's using as well. It's just so nice. I am usually a size 7 UK shoes, and I've got a size 8 because when I had my accident, I've damaged my foot, and basically I've found that my usual size on my left foot, which is damaged, is slightly tight, whereas if I use a size 8 shoe, it's more comfortable. So I've gone for a size higher, and a video that's coming up at the weekend that I've already recorded a few weeks ago will explain why, because I had a pair of shoes in that, spoiler alert-ish, and they'd sent me the wrong size, and I tried them on, and actually they were more comfortable for my bad foot, so I went a size higher than last time. So I feel like Bigfoot now, because size 8 feet, I feel like they're huge, but yeah, so I went a size higher. These are so nice. Yeah, really nicely done. They're just such nice shoes. Everything is such a good quality, from you know, the actual shoes that she picks themselves to, you know, how she makes them. They're just so nice, and there's so many different designs there. There's more gothic designs. There's like lots of gothic-y ones. There's more sort of like ghoulish ones, cartoony ones, things like this. You know, there's so many different types that you could go for. I really want to get some of her boots as well, but I'm going to wait for a little bit longer because it's summer now. I thought, well, I'll get this type of shoe for using through the summer, and then when we get nearer to autumn and winter, I will get some of the boots, because she's got so many different amazing types. She does heels, she does boots, this type of shoe, the dollies, kitten heels, sort of chunky platform heels. Her range is amazing, so please go check Erica out. They're stunning. I love them, and it was so nice to get a surprise with the fabric. So if you want a surprise and there's a few that you like and you can't decide design wise, you can always send, and I'm sure she'd do the same for someone else, say, I like these ones. I think I sent at least 4 if not 6 different ones I liked, and I'm sure Erica would do the same for you, and just pick one out of them and go for it. I love this design. Isn't it nice? It's just me. I love it. So a very highly recommended company. Go check out Rock Your Soul. Really nice company. Lovely lady to chat to, very approachable. Any questions, I'm sure if you just dropped her a message, you know, you can either get the custom ones yourself. She always attends the online markets. Magpie Market is one of the ones. I think that was the one I first saw her on. And yeah, brilliant. And if you want to sort of wait around for a market, there's sometimes a little offer on. Or if you want to get some already made shoes, she has them on her Etsy store. All the details are below. So thank you very much, Erica at Rock Your Soul. That was so kind, and thank you so much for the freebies. And before I forget, guys, speaking of freebies, do you remember, if you saw last week's video, I said that I'd had an order from DMC Designs, and I couldn't remember ordering some of the things in the D-stash, and that is because the wonderful lady who runs it actually sent these as freebies, which is why I couldn't remember ordering them. So again, her link is below, and it is so kind that she put some freebies in. I've actually used one of the other freebies, but yeah, freebies. So thank you very much, and I'm so sorry I didn't notice last week, but I did kind of know, but I just didn't realise. It was very kind. I got some lovely freebies, so thank you very much to that lady. So that is midweek Winnie number 1, Rock Your Soul, and I'm hoping I can rock these because they are stunning. Yeah, I love them. So this week, what have I been doing this week? Well, I could lie and go on about amazing things that I've done this week, but I'm a truthful person, or I try to be, and to be honest, this week has pretty much, since we last spoke, been a bit of a write-off. My speech has not been great this week. My health stuff's been playing up, and so is a little bit with childling. So it's just been pretty much get what you need to get done as an adult, and you know, just trying to get through the week. It's not been exciting, and yeah, so my week has just been pretty boring. The most exciting things I've done, because even though sometimes my speech is not great, because I usually film on a Sunday or a Monday, and it's now Tuesday evening, so the day before this video goes out, and I'm only just feeling up to doing it. I've been kind of saving my energy to do this. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so even though I can kind of, my speech can be bad, I can read to myself fine. So I have been catching up with my Witches magazine. I'm going to do a bit of a review on that soon, probably in next week's midweek mini, because shamefully, even though they come out every quarter, I still hadn't finished my spring one, and I had one article left to read in my winter one. So I finished the winter one, and I've just been powering through the spring one, ready to get through to start the summer one, which has arrived, and I haven't finished the spring one. So that is how well I'm doing at being an adult at the minute. I've just been reading my magazine articles a bit at a time when I've felt up to it. It's a brilliant magazine, and I will recommend it, but we'll talk about it properly another week. But it is a really fantastic magazine. So that's the Witches magazine. And that's been a bit about it, really. It's been self-care. I didn't get half of the things I wanted for Letha done, so Letha kind of was a bit more low-key. because I just didn't have the energy to put into it as much as I would. But as I said in my last video, it's all about intention, and that is the main thing. So that was me there. I still kind of got a few things that I want to get on my list. I've also got coming up on Instagram, I did do a photo shoot after I'd filmed last time with my new Peachy Pear Company skirt, so I'm going to put that on Instagram. It can be worn as a dress too. I said I wasn't sure last time. It can be, so look out for that on Insta. My link for Insta is below. And yeah, I've been burning a lot of rosemary as well, because rosemary is great for mental fatigue, memory, lethargy, confusion, things like that. And it's just good for healing. So I've been burning a lot of sage. But just a word of warning, if you are going to burn, not sage, sorry guys, rosemary. That's how my brain is at the minute. Just remember though, if you have epilepsy, high blood pressure, or if you're pregnant, things like that, rosemary, you shouldn't be doing that. Charlin has epilepsy, so I can only burn rosemary in certain areas of the house, which he isn't in. So that's usually this room and my bedroom if he's not in the house. So always look up when you're using herbs if they're safe or not, and if you're not sure, ask somebody with the knowledge. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Rosemary, using lots of lavender, because lavender is my thing, to help me calm and relax, and just trying to do a bit of self-care as much as I could. And I've been sleeping quite a lot as well, to be honest. So that has been my week. So I thought the next thing I need to do is start showing you some orders that I've had from businesses I've never reviewed on here, purely because they weren't big enough for a big long video. And one of the first things I really wanted to show you is this from Gembo-tique. Now I've turned the lights down so you can see it working, and I've not actually really used this because I'd hoped to mount it on a wall, but you can't, you need to put it on a shelf. So I've just been waiting for a shelf to go up, and I've just not got around to doing that yet. And it's here, it's just been sat in the corner waiting for me to put it on display. So I thought it was a perfect time to show you it. And this, I will turn the light on in a minute so you can see properly, is a light box with a paper cut scene from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now I think if I change it, because I've got this little remote control, so I think if I change it to white, can you kind of see this? It's the scene of Jack and Sally, and we've got Lock, Shock and Barrel at the bottom, which you can make out, and we have, do we have Oogie in this? Oogie Boogie? Can't actually remember. I'll turn the light on in a minute, but I just wanted to show you. And it changes to different colours, and it's just such a nice thing. I really love it. So you can either have it sort of at different colours, or that's a bit better for being able to see it, and it really does look nice in person. And you can have like the colours strobing or flashing and things like that. So that is a really nice item. It came quickly from Gembo-tique. Let's just pop the light back on so you can see it a bit better. It came really quickly. It was really well packaged, and it's just such a beautiful thing. So well done. We've got Jack and Sally at the top. We've got Lock, Shock and Barrel here. We've got pumpkins. We've got Zero here. We've got like all the house scene there. We haven't got Oogie Boogie. Oh yes we do, sorry, Oogie Boogie's just behind here. So I think when it's lit up properly, and I will get a photo up if I can of it when it goes in its final space. But yeah, Oogie Boogie's here, you can just about make him out. And I just loved it, it's such a nice item from the shop. I've also got a net curtain in here with a bat on, that is from behind my display on here, behind the TV. From Gembo-tique. Again, really kept informed with everything. It was late coming, but she kept me informed, which I always think is important, because life happens, delays happen, but if a company keeps you informed of what's going on, I think that's the main thing. And it's beautiful, and it just goes with the aesthetic of this room, but it's just not very easy to see from inside because I have this cabinet display, shelving display here. So yeah, Another thumbs up for Gembo-tique. I love this company. I've had 2 orders from her now. Lovely, you know, easy to get through. I got these items from her Etsy store, which is below. And yeah, lovely, lovely lady who kept me informed of everything, and nice quality items. So a thumbs up for Gembo-tique. And that's one, I think it's been here since the end of last year. I really do need to find it its home because I love it so much. And especially as we've got the season coming, Code Orange is on its way. So yeah, that is from Gembo-tique, and I will get a photo of that when it's up on its final display. I will get a photo of that and show you guys it and how it looks in all its glory when it's lit up nice. A new thing that I've decided to do now is wax melt of the week, because I have got so many and I have a habit of just using Scentsy ones, and I'm trying to switch from Scentsy onto using ones from small businesses, and I have loads here. So yeah, every week I'm just going to pick one that I've been using that week which has really stood out for me, and the first one is going to be the one I got in either September or October's subscription box from Freya's Cauldron, and it was called Sherbet Zombie, and is from this company. So here's the details of the company. It'll all be below, and it's scented and sealed, and here's the details. But I am going to be putting all of these below, and it was just such a lovely scent. It was really sherbety and sort of citrusy, and it was just so lovely. Everyone who came in the house commented of how nice it smelled. So that is my recommendation from Scented and Sealed, their Sherbet Zombie Pumpkin one. And I know a lot of people have had these in subscription or mystery boxes, and I've never seen anyone hanging them, and I finally got around to doing it. So I'm going to pan up now. Can you see hanging there in the sky? Let me just zoom in properly. You see this guy here, this bat? This bat came from a Occult box way back last year, and he's just been sat in the packet, and I've seen him in quite a few mystery boxes. Now you can't see, but I have suspended him on fishing wire, and it's that thin and that invisible you can't really see it, and he was quite flimsy, so I gorilla glued the body together so that he wouldn't flop around, and then I suspended him, and now he's happily flying from, you can just about make out the wire I think now, and he's quite happily suspended from the ceiling flying around in the room. So I finally got around to doing that. So if anyone has had one of these flat pack flying bats in a subscription or mystery box, and you weren't sure how to suspend them, that's how I did it. I got 2 pieces of fishing wire, and I glued his body together first so he couldn't flap around because he's quite flimsy if you don't. And then I tied onto the tips of his wings, and then I just put a spot of glue to make sure that they didn't come undone. And now he's suspended, flying around the room. So that is pretty much the only productive, creative, crafty type thing that I've managed to get done this week. So there we go. So that is Mr. Bat flying around the room, and he came from a Occult box. So tomorrow it is Mr. Journey's birthday, and if he asks I didn't tell him, but yeah, wish him a happy birthday, because he's not a big one for birthdays and I always make a fuss of him. So it's Mr. Journey's birthday on Thursday, and I'm going to spoil him, and you might see some of his gifts because some of them are pretty cool. I think there'll be things that you guys might like. This weekend we have coming up an amazing mystery box that I got from a company I've never reviewed before. I've had one purchase from for a specific item years before on YouTube, and I loved the company and I followed them, and I checked in and realised they were now doing mystery boxes, and I ordered one, and all I'm going to say is it is absolutely epic. It's probably the best mystery box that I have had this year, or at least it's up there. Actually thinking about it, no, it's up there, but it definitely, I loved it. So yes, tune in for that one on Saturday. I've got my first ever Temu order, part 1, being unboxed on the channel. I've had stuff in my basket for that company for months, and I finally took the plunge after seeing Pink Poodle 2's order arriving safely, and I went for it, and all I can say is I was pretty happy with that, and I'm just so looking forward to you guys seeing videos this week, especially Saturdays. It's a real good one. So please join me at the weekend, and until next week's midweek mini, I'm sending you all my brightest blessings, and I hope you have a safe and blessed week. See you soon, guys. Until next time, bye bye.